Hey y'all, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are cash stuffing into our 3 sinking funds or savings challenge binders. We're gonna stuff $183. We're gonna count that cash and make sure we have what we think we have. But before we do that, I do want to just say a quick hi, hello, and welcome to anybody who might be new. My name is Jordan. We love cash stuffing on this channel. I am a cash budgeter. We talk about my budget, we talk about my real numbers as a single mom who is a small business owner. This is my full-time income, my full-time job. And if you're new here and you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. It is free, it supports this channel, and you will get to see more videos from me in the future. If you are not new around here, if you've been here for a day, for a while, whatever it may be, thank you so much for returning for another cash stuffing with me. I love doing this weekly with you guys, and I feel like we're in a really good rhythm and place. Winter was a bit shaky. I feel like we're back on track. Before we get to chatting and stuffing the money in these binders, let's go ahead and count this cash. Make sure we have what we think we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I counted that weird, but I promise you it was 183. I counted 12 instead of going up from 70 to 80. Anyway, it is $183 that we're putting into our 3 sinking funds. Now, sometimes we cash stuff a lot more money when we are cash stuffing our variable spending, like our grocery money, our gas money, our weekly spending money, and our bills money. I am low income, so I don't have a ton of extra money to play with, but right now we're actually not stuffing our bill money and we're not stuffing our variable spending money. So we just have basically weekly savings money. I am currently saving for 3 different things. We will get to the 100 envelope savings challenge last because it's probably the hardest to explain. The quickest and easiest though is our holiday money. We are doing a 52-week savings. If you are new here and or maybe it's been a while since you've seen my videos, everything you see in my videos is from my own shop. You can find me on Etsy or jordanbudgets.com. All the links are below, but if you're interested in any of these cute binders, they're all in my own shop. This 52-week savings challenge, now I am stuffing this on a Sunday. I had planned on filming this earlier, but we wrapped up some school commitments this last week and we started some summer routine stuff. We wrapped up music and sports. So it's been a little bit busy around here as we're doing both like end of school stuff and starting summer routines and summer stuff. But you know, we're just basically all that to say we're a little bit late this week, but that just means it's going to be fewer days before you see next week's cash stuffing. Typically, I like cash stuffings to go up on Friday, so we're just a couple days late. I colored the 29 and 30 because that's what we're going to put in our holiday 52-week savings challenge binder. I do have a bunch of these different options at this point. This is the holiday deer option. Week 1, we stuffed $1. Week 2, we stuffed $2. We had to play some catch up, so that's why I just stuffed 2 weeks. We're on track now, though, to have this done by the 1st of November. So by the 1st of November, we will have $1,378 to spend towards holiday. That is not just presents, that includes little celebrations and things going on as well. So 29 and 30 is what we colored in on our little tracker because that's what we're going to stuff today. Did I even explain it? Basically, we have to do 2 weeks worth this week, but after this week, we are on track. So we only have to stuff 1 of these per week, which should free up some money to maybe start another savings challenge binder. Maybe we'll start a 1 month ahead binder, but not having to double stuff and catch up is definitely going to free up some space in our budget. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I recently said too that this holiday deer print is a fan favorite. I still think that he is, but so many of you guys have been getting the holiday cheer print. So thank you, thank you, thank you if you've been shopping over on jordanbudgets.com. But also I'm so happy to see that the holiday cheer binder is getting so much love lately. $20, $30 is going into the 30. And that is all we're gonna do in this binder. I think this is gonna be a rather quick video because we're just kind of stuffing the basics. We do have another savings challenge binder that hopefully next week we will bring back. But this is chunking up nicely. I did have somebody comment recently saying I need to use bigger discs on these binders because it starts to fan out. The fanning out doesn't really bother me because the more you stuff it, the more it does fan out. But I like this size disc because it doesn't look too bulky when it's not full. Like when you first get it, this size looks the best. And the fanning doesn't really bother me. But if it bothers you, you could definitely buy discs at most hobby stores for like Happy Planner or other disc bound systems and just get a bigger disc and so it won't fan out so much. I actually enjoy the fact that it fans out because it makes me feel so accomplished, like we're doing so well, right? So that binder is done. Back to school. Now this is one that we need to finish this month. This is my new back to school monthly challenge. You guys also have been shopping these a lot in the shop, so I know you guys are liking these monthly challenges, but this back to school one we are almost done with. The idea is that we stuff it, instead of stuffing one per week like this 52-week binder, you're stuffing one every single day. So on the 3rd of the month we stuffed $3, on the 12th we stuffed $12, etc. So we have a little bit of catching up to do. We're going to be able to stuff 25, 26. Let me go ahead and color while I say this so I can think about what we're doing. 25, 26, 27, and 28. Now, it's actually the 31st when I'm filming this, and by the time this goes up to you guys, it's going to be the 1st. So we're definitely behind on this, but I do have this money in the bank. I need to go pull it tomorrow and put it in this binder so that we will have a completed monthly challenge for back to school. Now, if you do this every single day throughout the month, then I do have a bonus $4 card to make it an even $500 by the end of the month. So these challenges are really fun whenever you have something coming up really quick that maybe you didn't super plan for. For me, that is back to school. I know I'm saying this and you guys, everybody's like literally exiting their school year right now, and so nobody wants to think about back to school time, at least most of us don't. However, for me, my boys' birthdays are August and September. This comes like right before that happens, so I do want to prioritize this first. So over the next couple of months, I'm gonna do a monthly savings challenge for my boys' birthdays. So that will give me $500 for each of their birthdays. Some years are much cheaper for my boys and some years are more expensive. 25, 26, 26 is going into 26. I don't know, I started to go on a birthday tangent, but let's save that for next week when we start the monthly birthday monthly challenge, because that is another like a design that I created recently that I will be using. 20, 25, 26, 27, 27 is going into 27. But as far as back to school goes, I don't know yet if I want to pull this and put it in the bank. I'm leaning towards no, because then when a bill's due or money's tight or something, I will be more tempted to spend it. I think I'm going to put it in the safe at my house, like just keep it with the binders. 25, 26, 27, 28. And then that's it for this binder tonight. But I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it in cash, but I might pull it from this binder, get bigger bills, and kind of move it over to, I have a savings challenge set for back to school that I actually think we might transfer this money into that, and we can get more specific about the savings that we need for back to school, because that tracker set is more specific and we might need more than $500, and that set would kind of help me really narrow down exactly what I'm saving for. I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys will see in an upcoming cash stuffing, I'm sure, because I think I'm gonna just be moving this over to a different binder, using this 500 as kind of a jumping board or a starting space, and we will really focus in and see what exactly I need for back to school. But this is very exciting. This is our first full in 1 month monthly challenge done. Well, we started it a little bit last month, so we cheated a little bit, but I think tomorrow on the 1st, I'm gonna pull this $90 plus one and go ahead and get us started, and go ahead and finish out this binder and get us started on the 1st for the birthday monthly challenge. I don't know if you guys tracked all that, but basically I have big plans, and I'm very much loving both of these style savings challenges. If you guys haven't noticed, I have been creating so many different designs of the monthly challenge and yearly challenge because I have so much fun with these designs and ideas. So definitely will continue keeping those in the rotation. Now this 100 envelope savings challenge binder, by the end you have $5,050. I am still playing with exactly what this money will go to when we use it, but we just started it, so we're still a ways off. I was saying, I'll just fill you in on what I'm thinking and feeling at least this week. I was thinking we would use this to pay off debt, but my debt has been consolidated, and so it doesn't feel as heavy as it did, which is great. But also the bad part of that is like I need a little bit more fear in me probably to pay it off quicker. However, I'm saying all that to say, at the current moment, I'm thinking that we would use this to buy a bunch of restocks and kind of get us, you know, like it takes money to make money. The shop is not by any means dead. Let's go ahead and stuff this while we chat. So we have 5 plus 6 is 11. So we're gonna stuff $11 in here, which covers the 5 and the 6. The shop it's been great. Okay, thank you to everybody who supports me and shops with me. It's just lower than it has been in past years because I've given it less attention this last year as we moved and stuff. So saying that to say, I think instead of just putting it towards debt and not really moving me too much forward, I think I'll keep paying off the debt monthly in the payment plan that I've been set up with. And I think I might like to use this to get more new stuff in the shop and kind of do a big update in the shop. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But that's where I'm leaning. I'm not quite sure how to feel. This is my first year that I've had debt. This is my first time ever consolidating debt. So for a while, the debt was laying really heavy on me, 5, 6, 7. But I feel like this year I probably need to prioritize the shop, growing the shop, getting in new products, expanding my work. And then once work is doing better, I can spend that money on debt. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, I'm having all this conversation while we literally have probably $100 in here, you know? So like we're still a ways off. Actually, we probably have about $200 because we did do the 50 so far and the 100. I will probably introduce another 52-week savings soon. And like I said, shift this a little bit. We will bring in the birthday binder, but other than that, I think this 100 envelope savings challenge binder will take a bigger priority, I think, moving forward. Okay, I think that is it. I know this was a short and sweet video. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. That is it for this video. As always, thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.